Hello, childrens. Welcome back to your general knowledge class. I am your GK teacher, Arpita Nemani. Childrens, in today's class, we will study 3 chapters of your GK textbook in 2 parts. In part 1, we will study page number 11, that is landmarks of the world, and in part 2 page number 12 and 13 of your textbook of language and literature. So childrens, let's start. Part 1, landmarks of the world. Number 1. Children, the image that you can see, it is the suspension bridge spanning the Golden Gate, the 1 mile wide strait connecting San Francisco Bay and the Pacific Ocean. Children, we have to identify this landmark. So, what is this landmark called? It is called Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, USA. Let's move ahead. Number 2. It is situated on its own island. Its features suites overlooking the sea, 9 signature restaurants and full service spa. It is the 5-star hotel situated in the city of Dubai. It is one of the tallest hotels in the world. So children, I guess you all might be knowing this. It is Burj Al Arab in Dubai, UAE. Let's move to number 3. As you can see, children, this is an Australian heritage listed through Arc Bridge across Sydney Harbour that carries rail, vehicular bicycle between the Sydney Central Business District and the North Shore. What it is? It is called Sydney Harbour Bridge in Sydney, Australia. Number 4. Hagia Sophia. Officially, Hagia Sophia is a grand mosque and formerly the Church of Hagia Sophia is a late antique place of worship in Istanbul. Where it is? Istanbul. It is called Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, Turkey. Number 5. It is a church built in the Renaissance style located in the Vatican City, the Papal Enclave, which is within the city of Rome. What is this church called? It is St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. Let's move to the last one of part 1. Number 6. It is a combined bicycle and suspension bridge in London, built between 1886 and 1894. The bridge crosses the river Thames and has become a world-famous symbol of London. It is Tower Bridge in London, UK. Let's move to part 2, children. This is language and literature. Fun with words. In this, we have to add 2 letters before each word to form new words with the clues. So children's clues are given and we have to add 2 letters before this clues. Okay, so let's start. Number 1, dash OWN. A facial expression showing anger, worry or deep thought. The facial expression is called frown. So we have to add FR before OWN own. So it makes frown. Number 2, that is next or at the side of something or somebody. It is beside. What it is? Beside. Number 3, the opposite of shorten. Very easy. Opposite of shorten is extend. Extend. Number 4, to open up again. It is reopen. Number 5, to explain. To explain means describe. Number 6, to ask politely. It is request. Number 7, to respond to something or somebody. React. It is called react. Number 8, to show something that is hidden. Expose. We call it expose. Number 9, to go on board a ship. Embark. What it is called? Embark. Number 10, to suggest indirectly. To suggest indirectly means imply. What it is? Imply. Now in this, we have one more question, children. That is, fill in the blanks with names of animals and birds to complete the expressions given below. Okay? Number 1, to tackle any difficulty in a bold and direct manner is to take the dash by the horns. It is called to take the bull by the horns. Number 2, if you give out a secret, you let the dash out of the bag. You let the cat out of the bag. Number 3, if you prevent others from using what you do not or cannot use yourself, you are being a dash in the manger. You are being a dog in the manger. Number 4, when a person loses a valuable source of income because of greed, he is said to have killed the dash that laid the golden eggs. He is said to have killed the goose that laid the golden eggs. Number 5, when you act tricklessly and play on both sides, You run with the dash and hunt with the dash. What is the answer, children? You run with the hare and hunt with the hounds. Number 6. If you suspect something, you smell a rat. Number 7. An enemy who strikes under cover is a dash in a grass. Is a snake in a grass. With this, children, we complete one chapter of your language and literature, page number 12. Now, let's move to page number 13 of language and literature. What is the name of the chapter? Great Indian Writers. In this, children, there are names of few great Indian writers are given, and we have to guess what important things they have done. And for that, clues are given. We have to identify the answer. Number 1 is Rabindranath Tagore. Number A. He founded a residential school which later acquired the status of university. Now, children, it is he means Rabindranath Tagore. Means Rabindranath Tagore founded a residential school which later acquired the status of university. So, what is that school called? It is called Vishwa Bharati Shantiniketan, and it is in West Bengal. Okay, children? B. W.B. Yeats, who was an English dash, and his friend introduced him to the West. Now, W.B. Yeats was a English poet, and he was also a friend of Mr. Rabindranath Tagore. Okay? C. He received the Nobel Prize for Literature for his work Gitanjali in which year? Children, Rabindranath Tagore received the Nobel Prize for his work Gitanjali, and it was in year 1913. Number 4. He received a knighthood, but in 1919 he returned it as a protest against the dash massacre caused by the British. Against which massacre? Against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay? Children's, number 2 after Rabindranath Tagore comes Munshi Premchand. A. Munshi Premchand wrote about 250 short stories in 2 languages. We have to identify the name of the languages. Which were they? Hindi and Urdu. B. What is the name of the publication in which they are compiled? So, the short stories were compiled in which publication? Mansarovar. The name of the publication was Mansarovar. C. What was his real name? His means what was Munshi Premchand's real name? It was Dhanpat Rai Srivastav. D. He started using the name Munshi Premchand after his short story collection Soze Watan was banned. Who banned it? So, who banned that story? British government. Okay, children? Now, number 3 is Subramania Bharati. A. He was a great poet and writer of the Dash language and was also a journalist. He was born in the 19th century and died when he was only 38. He was only 38 years when he died, and he was the writer of Tamil language. Okay? B. Name the holy text that he translated into his mother tongue. What was that holy text? The Bhagavad Gita and Vedic hymns. C. He was greatly influenced by Dash, a Bengali social reformer and writer of his time. He was influenced by Sri Aurobindo. Okay? Sri Aurobindo was a Bengali social reformer and also a writer of his time. D. He was an active member of a political party. Which party was that? It was Indian National Congress. So, he was the active member of Indian National Congress. Childrens, with this, we complete 3 chapters of your GK textbook, page number 11, 12 and 13. Thank you.